Beep boop. Beep beep boop boop. Yo, what up? Bow 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 bow. Uh-oh. What'd I do? I don't know. I clicked something. Don't know what I clicked. Probably fine. How's everybody doing? How's your weekend and stuffs? What up, Quigs? What up, Misha? I have too many tabs open. All the tabs. How was TorchCon? Couldn't tell you. Didn't watch a single second of it. I don't think I will play that game again, to be honest. I've tried it multiple times and I just can't get into it. Bow, 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 bow. Interesting. Okay. So I need to start working on this stuff. I don't really care about these so much, but I at least got to get all this. Where's the... Wait, is there no pet this season? Oh, there it is. I already got the pet. So I guess I don't really care that much. You want to grind but Pal World 1.0? I played it a little bit off stream. I'm going to be diving so deep into survival games later this year that I don't know if I have it in me to dive too deep into Pal World, though. What's up, Tess? How you doing? But yeah, like September, we're getting both Valheim 1.0 and Enshrouded 1.0, and I'm just like, oh boy. Plus, we're probably getting Diablo 4 Season 15. If the rumors are true, World of Warcraft Classic Plus might also be coming out around that time. So many games in September. Holy shit. Waiting for a world boss? How long we got to a world boss? Half hour. Alright, so let's just start knocking this stuff out then, I guess. Strongholds? One more stronghold? Easy enough. Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll do a Eurovar real quick. Still in Torment 11. I should probably change that. Why am I killing this stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Get him! Get him harder! How long is it to start to finish unlocking the cow level? You don't want the easy route. Ooh. So as far as like a number of hours, I don't really know. The first part is the longest by far. It is very RNG based. Well, there's a way to do it that's not as RNG based, but then it takes potentially longer or potentially faster. I would say at least 10 hours to do it all. But I don't know. I did each chunk of it as the expansions were like new, so I don't really remember exactly. But yeah, that first part took me a hot minute. Don't want to save any of this. We'll save that. Actually, I will save a Dolmen Stone just in case. Just in case. I always accidentally going through those portals. It is what it is. Should you do it on your Eternal characters? It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Like, once you unlock the Moo emote, well, I guess... I don't think it would matter. I'm pretty sure you unlock it account-wide. Yeah, yeah, you unlock it account wide. Um, so like you could do it on a seasonal character. You could do it on Eternal. It wouldn't really... Like, if you already had part of it done on Eternal, I would probably finish it on Eternal. But if you're just starting now, I would just do it on whatever character is the strongest, probably. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate it. I guess I'm going to start it. I might as well finish it. Cliffs with Dover? Hell yeah. What up, Zero? Yo! Sup? What pit level can you do with this build right now? The highest I've done is, I think, 100. I haven't really been pushing, though. I'm not a pit pusher. I've never really cared. I'm sure this would go much higher if I pushed it. But this season specifically, I've pretty much only been playing on stream, where in previous seasons I would like play off stream to get like further ahead. This season I'm just kind of chilling out, trying to enjoy it. How the heck am I? I'm pretty good. How you doing? I know a lot of people are like really hating on this season, but like I've really been enjoying it. So I don't know if it is because I'm taking more of a casual approach to it or what, but I think this season's been a lot of fun. You're decent? You're decent? What could make your day better? How can I accommodate you? I'm so OP? I don't know. I know a lot of people are way stronger than I am. Did you see I finally got to Torment 1 and got your first Mythic? I did see that. I don't remember if you said which one it was though. Oh, I don't think I can help with that, because if I had one of those available, dibs. Haven't lived until you have seen this live played by Joe Bonamassa. I don't know that name. Used to play with BB King. Ah. Running a similar build. Why the wolves? Mostly just for the attack speed buff. I'm sure there's better versions of the build. I've been using the same one pretty much since I got to endgame, and I've been kind of in the if it's not broke, don't fix it mindset. People hate because it only has 2 to 3 builds that can be played. 1 Whirlwind Barb, no exploits, 2 Rogue Bugged Weapon, 3 Spearborn. So, you listed 3 builds that are the only ones that can play it, but I'm playing a different one and it's doing just fine. I know Rob just put out a new video and he listed like 9 S tier builds across different classes. And there's going to be huge changes to the game tomorrow with the patch. Because right now, the reason why the Mythic system doesn't feel right is because a lot of them aren't dropping the way that they're supposed to. There's a bug to where like layer bosses and potentially other sources just aren't dropping Mythics when they should be. And I think once they fix that, I think this season's going to feel a lot better to those people. But I think a big problem is just most people feel like if it's in the game, they should be able to get it easy. And that just kind of goes against what Diablo's always been about. Extra attack speed would be nice. Yeah. Like I know there's like a bunch of different variants of this build. And some are probably stronger than this, but this one is comfy, so I'm sticking with it for now. What tournament? 12. This was a Pit 100, which is the number to open up tier 12. I think my character right now is in 11 because I brought it down to do something, but I should be in 12, and I just keep forgetting to switch it back. What time Eastern does the patch come out? So we don't know exactly. It's usually either 10 or 11 Pacific, so that would be what? 1 or 2 Eastern, probably. Worth playing, was waiting for mythic changes and still sketched about playing this season. I mean, tomorrow we're getting the patch. We haven't played it yet. We've only seen the patch notes. There could be things that were undocumented in the patch notes that are changing, so hopefully it feels really good. Maybe wait and see how people are receiving it tomorrow if you're on the fence, but I'm having a good time. Getting to Pit 110 with with Scream Heart's build that was stolen. Gotcha. Drama on YouTube's if you haven't seen it. Those builds that he puts out are impossible to reach. Whose? Rob's? Probably. You haven't seen it? So Scream Heart put out a video about how all of his builds have been stolen by that dude. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just a lot of content creator drama going on. And he makes a strong case. I didn't look into it that deep though. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but he makes a strong case. You can't steal a build? So Screamheart put out like 8 videos in a row that within like 6 hours of each one, this other guy put out a video making basically the same changes to his build. So you kinda can. You haven't seen Druid getting many buffs or negatives? Yeah, Druid's kind of just been consistently pretty good. A little shift here and there, but like they've always been pretty decent. With early Diablo 4, they were really bad, but for a long time they've been pretty consistently good. Never the best, but good enough. All right, we got to do Infernal Hordes because I was feeling generous on Friday and chose them on my war plans. Okay, I'll do it. You haven't been having nearly as much fun on this D4 season as you did in the last one. Not a huge fan of the Mythic system. Have you seen the changes that are coming tomorrow, though? I still strongly feel like the big problem is that right now, uniques that are dropping that are supposed to be becoming mythics just aren't. It's not happening. And I feel like once that is fixed, it should feel a lot better. You don't like it at the fundamental level. Which part? The part that you just get uniques that are a little bit better at random? Because that's really all that changed. Unless you mean like the nerfs to the iconic mythics. Which I think that was long overdue. Druids were pretty insane. Early D4, Wolf Tornado was strong. I just remember all the Rax memes of like the 17 damage and stuff. That was very early D4. Druids were insane in Season 1? Oh, was that when the Tempest Roar meta was out? The problem is one class being so strong that everyone used it? Yeah, no, I agree with that. Barbs are too strong. And I'm guessing it's mostly because of the 4 weapon slot thing. What up, Nicholas? How you doing? Your Bulwark Druid destroyed everything? Yeah, maybe it was just like Season 0 when they were struggling and then they made them better. Oh, maybe, no, you know what? It was in the beta. That's what it was. Because I remember playing the Necro and the Druid because they came out in like the second wave of the open beta right before the game came out. And the Necro was super, super, super strong. And the Druid felt like absolute garbage. But I think they did fix it before it actually launched. You feel like the mythics that were in place were good enough to suffice. And it felt good when one dropped. Now you have to target farm uniques and pray it rolls mythic and with good stats on it. So I do think they made a mistake by calling them mythics. I think they should have called it, like in D3 we had primals. They were primal legendaries. I feel like if they would have just called them primal uniques rather than mythic uniques, nobody would have the same complaints. They're meant to be a bonus, not like a requirement for your build. But hopefully with the patch, once they're more obtainable, it should feel a lot better. Running T12 with 0 mythics. Yeah, I have the 1, and I'm doing just fine in T12. I guess I forgot to switch it again. Back in Season 1 when you played Necro Bone Spear was good. Druid Tornado was so good. Yeah. Man, some days I wish I could go back and play what the game was like. Back, like, before, like, the Loot Reborn stuff. Like, before all the changes. Like, back how it was, like, early D4. Just to see the difference. Diablo 4 resurrected when? Or no, Classic D4? That's what I want. D4 Classic. I just want to try it. I'm curious if like we could go back and try it now, would we like it more or less? But I'm remaining optimistic about tomorrow's patch. You missed the 100 grind? I do too. I like the 100 grind way more than the 300 Paragon grind. Even though it's like account wide or whatever. It's just like that's... I would rather grind every character to 100 than 1 to 300. D4 Classic, you couldn't leave Kyovashad? Wait, what do you mean? Getting yanked back by... Oh, the rubber banding? Gotcha. Started PoE 2 and fell in love. Was a Diablo player? PoE 2 is great. Remember Nightmare Dungeons level 100? Yeah. I do miss Nightmare Dungeons actually having, like, that much scaling to them. I remember during the closed endgame beta, Nightmare Dungeons were hard as shit. Maybe I was just bad. That's possible, too, but... I also really miss the OG capstones. Like, I'm glad they brought capstones back, but they just don't have the same feel. Maybe it's because they don't have, like, a mini-boss in the middle anymore. And they just kind of feel like a Nightmare Dungeon with, like, extra steps. Level 100 Nightmare Dungeon was no joke? Exactly. Like, there was a lot of stuff about OG D4 that wasn't great, but there was a lot of stuff that was really fun that I miss. I don't miss having to extract every item as an aspect and then actually find storage space for them. Holy shit. I remember literally going through my stash one day and, like, littering the entire floor of Kyovashad with just aspects that I didn't need anymore. The Codex of Power was a huge improvement. Like, in theory, I thought the aspect system was cool, but when it actually came to using it, like, practically, oof, rough. You don't like the pit, to be honest. You're not a big fan. You would love to level glyphs in Nightmare Dungeons like the good old days. Yeah. Like, I liked... That's one of the reasons why I liked Season 3, is because vaults were basically a faster Nightmare Dungeon once they changed them, once they made them easier. They were basically a faster Nightmare Dungeon that also lets you upgrade your glyphs. The pack rat system? Yeah, pretty much. Nope, we want this one. Too late. Did I just pick 2 of them? Oh, no. Pit should be the PP measuring contest everyone wants. Well, that's the tower, yeah? I don't know. I don't mind the pit, but I like it. For me, it's just a vessel to level my glyphs. Give one of these in my gear now, but this one's slightly better. But this one I just picked up is better than my current one too. If I find a piece of gear that's better than my current one, but not better enough to use the really good one, I should use it. Yeah. PP measuring contest everyone wants is PP measuring contest? Wait. No PP measuring contest today, chat. Alright, we don't got enough for him. When you were a new ARPG player, the aspect thing was so confusing they didn't explain it well. Yeah. I had a pretty good YouTube video. It did well for a while, explaining the whole system, but where can you find my build? This is Maxroll's Shred build, although I think it might be outdated from what they currently have live. Boop, 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 boop. Did I Mephisto? Not yet. I tried him a couple times, but I did not kill him yet.
It is done.
Are you asking what torment I'm on? Thank you for the reminder. I'm currently on 11. I need to be in 12, but I keep forgetting to switch. Boop, boop. That is resolved. All right, so we need to do an Undercity. I do need a better seal. I did finally find a seal that had 6 sockets, but it doesn't really work with anything, so gotta find a better one. Also, just as a reminder, if you're somebody who likes to be here, I will not be here on Wednesday. I have a doctor's appointment that day. I'm sorry in advance. And Thursday, I believe, is the PoE 1 reveal stream, which I'll probably check out. Do I need you to come with? Yes, actually. I need a ride. Hell yeah. Go searching for thick Latino movies together? I'm in. You're now 204 Paragon, but still you have a really hard fight right now on T8. You're playing Sork. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played Sork yet this season, which is weird for me. I usually play Sork every season, but I've been focused on the Druid this season. I will make a Sork at some point. When, I don't know. It might be after my vacation. Which is at the end of the month. Into the beginning of August. Do I have any tips for Sork? Not this season. I haven't really played them. Like, I know I usually played Lightning builds, but that got nerfed with the Unstable Currents nerf. I know a lot of people are playing Flame Wall. Firewall? Firewall. Thank you for the follow. So I don't have any specific tips this season. Haven't really looked into what the meta's doing. I'm guessing Flame Wall is still the strongest, but I'm not sure. Do I randomly get one shot? Every once in a while. If I'm not paying attention sometimes. It happens more often, for sure. But I don't know. This build's been doing alright. Strongest build this season? Probably a Whirlwind Barb, but I've only played Druid, so I don't really have personal knowledge of what feels better. I know there is a bugged rogue build that's doing the best in the pit, but I don't know how it is all around. but I also would not be surprised if it ends up getting nerfed. Although, it seems like there's bugs every season for Rogue, and they kind of, if one thing gets nerfed, somebody else finds something else. Got a friend into D4. Nice, nice. Minecraft Dungeons 2 soon? Is there a date for that? I'm kind of interested. I played a little bit of the first one. It was kind of fun. I wouldn't mind checking out the second one. How's day going? Pretty good over here. How you doing? Please tell me it's not coming out in September. Trying to get your wife to play too, but WoW housing? I dabbled a little bit with the WoW housing stuff when it first came out. I thought I would be more into it than I was. You yap about Diablo 4 a lot, now they're going to buy it? Nice. September 20... Are you kidding me? Everything is coming out in September. I hate it. I'm going to be busy that month. Has Pee-wee 2 season already fell off? I mean, it's been out for a while. I wouldn't say it fell off. A lot of people are still playing it and enjoying it. I'm liking this right now. I'll definitely go back to PoE when 1.0 comes out. Maybe before then. I don't know yet. We're all trying to dodge GTA 6? Possibly. Probably. I really hope that the Ocarina of Time remake goes head-to-head with GTA 6. I'm just curious what the numbers would look like there. You have a level 96 monk and you're kind of bored? That's fair. If I'll get naked? Just Winnie the Pooh it, like I am, right now. If you prefer Donald ducking it, I'm good with that. You were just naked for like 20 minutes? Yeah. What tournament? This is in 12. I have one mythic. Just my crafted one. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't understand why people are so up in arms about the one mythic limit. Because it's like, we never had a ton of mythics before. Like, most builds would run 1 or 2 at max anyways. And generally, you'd only craft 1, maybe 2. So I don't know why people are so upset about it. It's not like we lost much. Which one? My offhand. My totem? Ifa's Dire Totem. Is the patch on their website? The patch notes are available. The patch doesn't come out until tomorrow, though. You accidentally did the thing today where you didn't realize the mythic upgrade was a random one. Yeah, they really should have called that something else. It wasn't very clear. You're surprised how upset people were about the one crafted mythic. I don't think you should be able to craft any. I kind of agree with that, but I also don't want Reddit coming after me. Personally, I think that the game shouldn't even have target farmable unique items. I think they should just be random shit, but I think you should be able to trade everything. What's up, Stravinsky? How you doing? You lost your weapon on your pally, but you had a second? Yeah, they really, like, they need to make it more clear that it's a random one. Or, or just not make it random. Make it upgrade. Actually do what it says in the title. One of the two. Either, like, give you, like, a warning before you do it, or do what people thought it was going to do. Did I? Okay, I already made a portal to the end. I think target farming is fine, but you should be able to trade everything. I think that, well, if you could trade everything, they would have to make target farming, like, the drop rates lower or something. I just, like, we've never really had target farming in Diablo before. Like, that kind of just doesn't feel like an ARPG. It feels more like an MMO. It makes it to where your build comes online so much faster, and the season ends so much faster because of it. And for a lot of people, that's nice, and I get that. But, I don't know. Does PoE have target farming? If they do, I was not aware of it. Like, what I would like to see is almost like having, like, after you kill a boss, maybe you get like a screen full of random things that you can pick from, and maybe like you can pick one option, kind of like the way that like Ritual works in PoE, where you get like a screen full of loot and it's random, but you can pick what you want from it, or so. I don't know. You're referring to the trading? Oh, trading everything. Gotcha. Got your Sorcerer to Torment 2, and your Blizzard skill now does close to 2,000% of your base damage. Nice. I know I played a little bit of Blizzard to level last season, but I haven't played one in an endgame. I don't think I ever have. But it sounds like it's working out for you, so that's cool. Okay, so we did not get a usable one. It's fine.
That's it for that piece. I'll be here, swinging away.
Blah. I said what I said. Alright, so now we're going back to Infernal Hordes. My favorite... Gotten some boosts. Nice. Couple decent endgame gear targeting Blizzard. Are you using the static version, like the lightning version of Blizzard, or are you using the cold version? Man, every time I load into Infernal Hordes, my game just freezes up like a bunch. That's weird. You're doing Frost? Gotcha. I almost went Frozen Orb Sork this season just to see how it felt like with all the Sork changes, but I was using glyphs that add frostbite damage over time. Nice. %70 of damage over time on frost and frostbite damage over time. Hell yeah. Orb to proc electric seals, lower unstable current. Not anymore. My build had no lightning, well, teleport, but at 5 glyphs you get a 200% increase in frost and cold damage. Curious how that ends up working out for you. Hopefully well. Hello, Gorilla Grip. Goes well when combined with Ice Shards upgrade. Automatically fires Ice Shards on targets you freeze. Gotcha. This is a sad day for you. Uh-oh. You heard me. You heard me. I ain't saying it again. Ether goblins. Don't mind if I do. I mean, what? Gonna try that Saffron Stork that when you cast a core skill, it procs an equip basic skill, but you don't know what a good core skill would be. What staff is that? I don't even remember. I don't know. Enjoying Torment. Never cared about Torment in 3 or 2, but you care about Torment in 4. 2 didn't have Torment. 3 did. Well, what are they? Were they called Torment? Yeah, I think they were called Torment in 3. Oh, Vox Omnium? Yeah. I always wonder, though, if we do eventually get a Diablo 2 expansion, which I think there's a good possibility of getting announced at BlizzCon, if they ever do some kind of, like, Torment system. Probably wouldn't do it exactly the same, but the Glint of Hope caches we collectively get today, will they have the same chance to get the same items tomorrow? That's a great question. I know a lot of people are storing them under the assumption that they will, but I don't think it's been confirmed one way or the other. I would assume yes. But not sure. I don't know if they have a way to distinguish if you got them before or after the patch. Probably, but I don't know if they would. I'm saving mine just in case. No, you're awesome. Also, I don't have a way to monitor chat over there, but today for the first time I'm also co-streaming on Facebook. So if anybody's watching over there, hello. So no need to hurry. Oh, there is a patch tomorrow, yeah. No need to hurry through work. I don't think so. So we don't know what time the patch is going live, but usually it's like 10 or 11 Pacific time. Why are you only doing a 6-wave Infernal Horde? It's just whatever the war plan gave me. I didn't use my own thing. My own compass. Facebook Gaming still around? Apparently. I don't think they call it Facebook Gaming anymore, but you can still live stream on there. And my Facebook actually has been getting a decent amount of traction lately, so I'm like, you know what? I might as well stream on there. Is there no downtime like WoW? Sometimes there's like 10 minutes of downtime, but usually it just rolls over. Is Riz streaming on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook? Yes. I should do Twitter too, honestly. What's happening? There's a patch tomorrow. We don't know exact time, but it's usually 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. Instagram. I actually did stream on Instagram once or twice. Didn't like it at all. Probably wouldn't do that again. Cast that wide net. Well, I could stream on that black and orange site too. What? Patch seems fine? Yeah, I think the patch sounds fine. I'm definitely not one of the Season 14 haters like a lot of people. I've been having a lot of fun this season. It's not the best season. It's not my favorite season, but I think it's fine. No, I'm not gonna stream on those ones. Maybe not those ones. Honestly, I would stream on Kick before I streamed on Rumble. Mixer? If they brought it back, I would. Her Druid's getting nerfed. Kinda. I mean, they're getting fixed. One of their mechanics is like currently like triple dipping or something, and I don't remember exactly how it works, but it's still gonna be just fine. But yes, it is getting nerfed. You start on Mixer? Nice. By the time I found out that Mixer existed, like, it was already almost over. What's, like, the thing this season? The thing this season is circles. How do you feel about circles, creator? Start hitting for trillions. Hopefully they don't take too much away. I think it'll be fine. Decided to get, to attempt a social life this week. I'm gonna go to the local card shop on Friday for casual commander night and get your butt whooped on Magic the Gathering nerds, probably. What's funny, I was laying on my couch yesterday just flipping through YouTube, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second, that looks like the building down the street in like a YouTube thumbnail. And sure enough, it was like this like pair of like Magic the Gathering, like a couple. They just drove to my city to check out all the local Magic the Gathering and like random card shops. So I watched it. I'm like, I want to see. And it literally like half a mile from my apartment was one of them. The witness taught you to love circles dearly. So what I mean by that, hold on, let me get my loot. There's these things called ruptures that can spawn in infernal hordes. That it's basically a big circle that spawns a bunch of little circles inside of it. And you got to stand in the little circles until like you complete them to try to keep the big circle from not closing. And that's like the main seasonal mechanic. And then they also made it to where any unique item in the game can roll as a mythic. And they made the way that mythics look more blurry, more sparkly, more particle-y. I was just agreeing with you, Nichols. That's all. That's all. I was just agreeing with you. Also, while you're casting in the circles, you have to stay in. Well, you can't move while you're casting in this game anyways. Okay. Sparkly. As a Warframe and Destiny 2 player, you like the circles? I don't mind the circles. A lot of people hate on the circles. I don't mind the circles. What's my fastest way to get to circles? Does every new season feature a Mario Party mini game as a thing? It'd be really funny if we found out that's where they were drawing inspiration from their seasonal mechanics. Spells that you can cast on move piss you off so much. Are there any in this game?
Care to be a witness?
I know there used to be one, like Ball Lightning you used to be able to, but they took that away. That you can't? Oh, yeah. Fun detected? Well, it did seem inconsistent, because most things you can't really move. You can use like lunge for the barber, takes you out of the circle. Oh. Maybe. If you have campaign done on your sorcerer, does that mean all your characters can do war plans, or does each character... Yeah, no. Once you do it once on one character, you have it on all your characters. I think you would have to, like... If you skip the campaign on future characters, you will have it. Do we have any circles? If I were a circle thingy, where would I be? Where the hell are they? There's one. So you kill all the monsters around this thing, and it activates Big Circle. like that. And then you stand in little circles to close the tears while killing things in it. And then you go to other circle. And then you go to other circle. You don't have to, but it'll just close faster. So the longer you keep it open, the more rewards you get from it. Theoretically. Venn diagram! Venn diagram! Hello! What's up, KT? How you doing? You don't say. Big circle. Gotta get out of that circle. So immature of you, but the middle thing, oh, the Void Gina? Gonna watch the next PoE1 press on the 16th? Probably. I don't know how much I'm gonna play of it, but I'll definitely check it out. I'm leaning towards going with Grim Dawn because the Grim Dawn expansion drops the day before the new PoE1 League, and I've played less Grim Dawn, so I kind of want to give that more of a shot. How did the hairdresser win the race? They knew a shortcut. I got you. Learned a new word. You're gonna abuse it. Voidgina. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Am I not running the alt cooldown spirit boon? That's a great question. I thought I was. I am? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Yeah. What am I using to leap like that? Trample, but the werewolf version. You had a funky dream that I featured in? Aw, shit. Have to tell me about it later. It was insanely silly. Should I be scared? Nothing scary about it? Okay, good. This is your first Druid build this season. You're loving it so far, but you feel like you've hit a cap? Yeah, this is my first Druid that I've played in a while. It's probably my third or fourth season that I've done Druid. I do like them, though. You don't have any emotes at this BPM? Do I need a faster one? How does he do? Do you have a band or artist that gets you in the Diablo state of mind? Not in particular. Yeah, that one's closer. Oh, shit. Okay, focus, Riz. Focus.
Not even death can save you from
Hello.
Fight well, my friend.
Sup, Dutch? How you doing? Good song, terrible movie. Wasn't the best, was it?
For that piece.
Didn't know this. Didn't know this plane was being flown by 21 whole pilots. Hmm. Time to hang up the boots. Why can I not remove this one? Oh, those don't connect. Duh. So I would need to... It's not what I wanted to do. Your sandwiches are almost here. What kind of sandwiches? Are you sharing? What does the watch 2 hours cosmetic sign you have? Wait, what? Oh, if you watch on Twitch for 2 hours, you unlock that cosmetic for in-game. And that I believe ends tomorrow. So if you want it, you'd have to come watch on Twitch for 2 hours. Chipotle chicken, Philly, and an Indian. Ooh, yes, please. That sounds wonderful. You love the new Superman movie? Haven't seen I've heard not great things about Supergirl, but I'm hoping that's just, I don't know, people being overcritical, but I don't know, I haven't seen it yet and I'm scared. It's got crypto in it, so it has to be funny. Yeah, probably. Should you play or just wait to update the... Blech, I can't read. Should you play or just wait for the update patch to go live? Are you having fun currently? I think it's going to get better with the patch, but I'm having fun already, so I don't know. Have a good day? I will. I hope you do as well. If you go into it with no expectations, it's good? Yeah, I have zero. Actually, my expectations now are that it's bad, so it'll probably be even better, right? Although, I am going to be going into Spider-Man with high expectations, and I hope that doesn't burn me. It might. It might. Made so many mythics and still no delicious? Oh, no selling? Gotcha. Now, I'm not sure. Can you get iconics from the cube? I don't know. You go into every Fast and the Furious movie after Tokyo Drift, pretty low expectations. Those movies, they're not good, but I still love them anyways. You can? Okay. You got the grandfather? Okay. It's been a long time since the last one. I know there's like one more. What's the holdup? How fun's the Druid? The Druid's pretty good. I've been having fun with it this season. You like the first 3 or 4? I've watched every single one. And they get ridiculous, but I don't know. I still have fun. I am very easy to please. Maybe that's why I like this season of Diablo. I don't know, but I don't know. What's a good pally build that's not wings? I don't know this season. I've heard some people say, like, I've heard that Clash is supposed to be good, but I haven't played it this season, so I don't know. You go into Fast and the Furious movies hoping this is stupid, but it fucking rules. Yeah, like the one that they flew a car into space. Like, dumb as shit. Still had fun. Or the one where they, like, drag, like a big-ass vault behind the car and, like, take out half a city. It makes no sense. But it doesn't have to. It's a movie. The Endless Runway? Yeah. Racing a submarine kind of jumped the shark for me. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I'm easy to please. The more we talk about it, the more absurd you're realizing the movies are. Oh yeah. Like the first couple were so grounded, and then they just get wilder and wilder. When Superman battled Zod and killed 1 million of people, you had issues with that? That's fair. Because that kind of goes against his character. You want a shot-for-shot Blazing Saddles remake? I've never seen Blazing Saddles. My opinion, you think the Fast movies should have ended when Paul Walker passed away? Yeah. Discord movie night? Maybe. What pits can I run? I've only done 100. I unlocked Torment 12 and I haven't really pushed it anymore. I could probably go higher, but I don't know yet. You can never make Blazing Saddles nowadays? I wouldn't know. Very inappropriate in 2026? There's a lot of movies that, like, they were great for their time, but, yeah, it's just, like, they did not age well. Like, a lot of Jack Black movies. Oh, man. Like, a couple years ago, I rewatched Shallow Hal. The movie was hilarious back in the day, but if that came out today, they would have got canceled so many times over. Holy shit. I feel out of the loop since I never did watch it, so I have no idea why we could or couldn't. Austin Powers movies? Yeah. Well, I mean, they're doing a new one, apparently. I just saw a thing that apparently Mike Myers just signed on to do a new one. It's going to have to be a lot different, though. Probably. Probably. Which, when I saw that, that kind of blew my mind. Austin Powers, ironically, is a paragon of understanding consent. He turns down that one super down bad lady. No, you're drunk. It's not right. That's true. That's true. I don't remember very much of it, but I vaguely remember that. As a teenager, when those came out, I thought those movies were funny as shit, but I haven't watched them in, what, 20 years? Don't remember much. Top 5 rock songs for me? Oof. I have no idea. I don't even know if I could pick top 5 groups, let alone songs. Cinema peaked with the original Ghostbusters? That is super random. It was a good movie, though. It would take me a long time to come up with a top 5 list. I don't even know. I don't know where I would start. Canonically, it peaked with the Citizen Kane, but yeah, Ghostbusters S tier. I had to watch Citizen Kane for a film class in college. I don't remember any of it. I love my memory. It's so good. That one bright side of having such a bad memory is I can rewatch movies and not remember much, so it kind of, like, I'll remember bits and pieces, but a lot of it kind of surprises me and is new. Meow. I've been rewatching old movies. It's a good time. Just finished Army of Darkness the other day. I don't know if I ever saw that one either, to be honest. Maybe I did. I want to say I kind of sat through it not knowing what was going on because I was drunk one time. That sounds like something I would have done in college. You love that one classic rock song where it goes, "Hey girl, you're 15. I like that." Wait, what? Huh? Anyways. Fligu Gigu indeed. Hey, we actually have points in the Infernal Hordes tree. That's weird. Alright, Beast in the Ice. Top 5 Jack Black movies? We could figure that out. School of Rock is definitely there for me. Is there a way to filter this to just movies? A Minecraft movie? That wouldn't be in my top 5. Hot take, you don't think Jack Black is funny and his movies aren't that great? I liked his older stuff. The newer stuff, less so. Be Kind Rewind it. I want to say I saw that, but I don't remember it at all. Think about what you did? Who, what, huh? Oh. Oh, Quigs. Gotcha. Yeah, Quigs is, he has some takes. I really need to rewatch Nacho Libre, because I feel like I would like it, but I don't remember it at all. Tenacious D Butt Baby? Huh? I don't know that one. Forgot the Butcher was a boss in Diablo 3? Yeah, the Act 1 boss. Yep. I forgot he was in Ice Age. Orange County? Great movie. Great movie. Like I said, Shallow Hal? Really funny movie, but would not fly today. Who the hell is he? Zeke? He was also in the Neverending Story Part 3? 2? Neverending Story is one of my favorite movies ever. One of the Possums. I always forget he was in The Cable Guy, too. Neverending Story 3, yeah. Okay, we've gone too far. Anyways. I called out 3 or 4 of them. I don't know what the 5th one would be. Year 1 is so bad it's good. What's Year 1? I don't know that one. All right, Beast in the Ice. Or he's a caveman? Oh, is that newer? That immediately made me think of Encino Man. That movie was something. Alright, Riz, don't use a key here. You don't need any loot. Brendan Fraser's a goat. I saw him in something recently, not like a movie, like an interview segment or something recently. And dude's looking old. But yeah, he was great. Is great. Rental Family? That sounds familiar. What up, Timmy? How you doing? Timmy, you're tardy. What's your excuse? Just got back from dinner? Was dinner good? Deserves so much better than he got. You're glad he's on the rise again? Does he have something coming out soon? That would make sense why I saw him like in a interview. Something. Are they doing a new Mummy or something? Do I remember seeing that? Thought we were. Yeah, I'm not using the key. We're just killing the boss for the war plan. Unless I forget, which I did do earlier. We outie. Rental family. Have I seen this? This was last year? I'll have to check that out. Why? Why what? Why are we not using keys? Is that the question? It's on Hulu? Interesting. What mythics do I have? I only have one. I have this guy. I forgot when I was crafting this that you can use multiple of the thingies of these guys. I don't know what would be good here, but do you need to buy Lord of Hatred to get Mythic? No. I'm trying to think if there's any caveats to that. I don't think there's any of them are locked behind. There's one that you probably do need it for to get the what's it called? Eldruin. That might be locked behind the expansion because it came out with the expansion. And the Spiritborn one. But other than that, I think you can get most of them Mythic. Crafted Waxing Gibbous. Nice, nice. Let me see. Does my guide suggest a certain transfigure? Lucky hit lightning damage. 15% chance. Okay. Guess we bought standard from GameStop and most of our quest day Lord of Hatred required. Oh, most of your quests say? I don't know. I mean, quests, potentially, but to get mythic drops, you shouldn't need it. You would just need to kill layer bosses and stuff. They are very rare, though. They're meant to be rare. That one's not terrible. Do you know if there's going to be, if they're going to patch the rogue? I mean, they are patching the game tomorrow. I don't think they necessarily, like, they didn't, I don't remember what they said about the rogue. Diablo4.com. Let's go. Patch notes. Couldn't get the unique bow you needed, so you spent all your resources on upgrading the bow you have because it was pretty good. Then you immediately got the bow you needed 5 seconds later. That's how it always works. All right, so rogue. Fix an issue where Shadow Clone could cause additional shrine effects, such as spawning additional Soul Eaters in the Death Toll Chamber. That's about it. That doesn't seem bad. What does this one say it does? Lucky hit lightning damage is 15% chance to grant ferocity. No, you look. Walked over to the cube to slam it, use your 5 malignant hearts, and bam, there it is. Nice. Yeah, patches tomorrow, yep. Have you tried using dust when transfiguring to better your chances? Oh yeah. Wait, when transfiguring? I don't think you can use dust for that. I mean, you can use the entropic prism, but that's it. Right? You can use dust. You did it yesterday? You don't know. I'm not getting the one I want.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
Hi, Justin.
I am the hype!
Run out of chances here. Holy shit. Oof. Didn't get it. Alright, well. Where do these come from? Cash rewards, elite monsters, Undercity. Okay, that's fine. We'll be back when we get more. You went to break free? Nice. Did you stop him? All right, let's see if we can push a little higher. We'll do a 105. So much depth, Diablo, that you have to ask what you can do in the cube. And compared to a lot of ARPGs, this game's kind of shallow. It's kind of scary. But yeah, they did add a lot of depth to it, which is nice. Gotta figure out why your PC keeps restarting itself. Uh-oh. It was irony. Oh, okay. Undercity drops a lot if you can get a few goblins. I need to go through the different Undercity nodes and really look through them all. I don't remember what I picked. Probably not the goblin ones. Maybe I did. Do I prefer Diablo or PoE? I really like both, so I don't really pick one or the other. I play whatever has the newest content. When I get burnt out with one, I go play the other. Trying to tell someone the other day I play whichever has the newest content and they couldn't understand why. Some people like playing the same thing always and forever. Other people like mixing it up. Like, my response to that would be, do you eat the same thing for dinner every night? For some people, they do. You do? Okay, well, bad example then. Which one? This is 12. Pit 105. You're trying this build and you don't understand the snapshot. Sometimes you do mondo damage, the other times you don't. I haven't really looked into the snapshot tech. I just kind of push the buttons. I'm not intentionally trying to snapshot. I don't like abusing that kind of thing. I know it exists, but I don't know how it works. And I would not be surprised if it eventually gets fixed. How many different characters am I running this season? Just the one. I will probably start a Stork at some point, but right now I'm just playing the Druid. You saw Druid has snapshot build and I thought, no way Riz doing that on purpose? No. If I've snapshotted, it purely coincidence. I turn on my Hurricane and my Lightning Storm. I use Grizzly Rage when I'm fighting stuff. And I spam my left click. And that's about it. Sometimes I send my wolves in. That's about it. And I use my trample for mobility. As far as snapshotting, no idea. You're doing the same build, but you die so quickly. How am I so tanky? I don't push content that I don't know I can clear comfortably. I don't know. I haven't done anything in particular. All my gears masterworked and tempered and all that stuff. I have a lot of max life added through tempering. Played Snapshot Rogue, and boy, that was annoying. Yeah, snapshotting just sounds miserable. Like, if you're pushing, like, high-end pit and tower and stuff, like, I get it. Taking advantage of, like, everything that you can, but I don't want to play like that. That sounds like effort. When I play this game, I don't want to put in effort. I just want to blast and have fun. What's my HP? Hang on. So my barrier is 30,000, my fortify, oh, so 30,600? Potion, dodge, some skill, some other skill, and spin. For a second, I thought you were doing a dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. 105 is pretty good with that HP. Yeah, it seemed pretty comfy.
Step up to my anvil. That's it for that piece.
I wonder, could I do a 110? Remember your nightmare season? This might be too spicy, but we'll find out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like you need to buy a new power supply. Well, all things considered, that's pretty okay. You can get those fairly cheap. You have an unopened CPU and motherboard in the box on your mini fridge? Yeah, so far this seems fine. The boss might be spicy, or like champion packs might be tough, but just random mobs, easy peasy. Smack it with a bad idea. Bad advice. Don't listen to him. That's something a slime ball would say. You're out of here? Take it easy, creator. Thanks for hanging out. Not just a clout chasing slime ball. Might just do a recovery from about 2 weeks ago. Can't hurt, right? Is it really a sandwich? I don't have to shampoo my... Wait. Is it really a sandwich? I don't have to shampoo my whole beard after you eat it? Nay, say I. Oh, are you saying you made a mess of your beard? With I understand. I understand. Sounds yummy. Yeah, you gotta eat with your whole face. I was stoked today to have a bowl of cereal. Ah, the simple things in life. Does anybody else really fucking love cereal? Am I alone in that? Something about it just hits for me. Yes, I'm alone? Shit. Or... Oh, okay, you love a... Gotcha. Gotta actually measure your beard one of these days. It's gotta be close to 2 feet. Damn. Is it past your nips? I guess... Yes, that's only like a foot. It's way past your nips. It's past your belly button? Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries? Nice. Nowadays, I usually go with, like, healthier cereals, like granola and, like, that kind of thing. But, like, something like a Cocoa Pebbles slaps. What build? This is Max Roll's Shred build. I love cereal, but you only like the ones that have large pieces that you can get all of them. That's fair. Get out of the circle! Cheerios are great. Yeah, I could go for some Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know if I'd go for the OG though. They gotta have some kind of flavoring to them. Apple Jacks, those were my shit. You've had Honey Nut Cheerios and Grape Nuts as your last 2 boxes. I've only tried Grape Nuts once, but I hated them. Felt like eating ball bearings, but maybe it was just a bad box. Them were the hardest shits ever, and I felt like I was breaking my teeth. Will the patch tomorrow change this build? Yes, but hopefully not that bad. That's about right? Oh, okay. I see. So you like eating gravel. Understood. Okay. Can you get out of the shit? Can you get out of the shit, bro? Can you get out of the shit, bro? Bro, can you get out of the shit? He got out of the shit. Rice checks with dark chocolate chips. Ooh, that sounds good. He doesn't know swap scrape nuts out for ball bearings? Aw, shit. View. Is the color-coded loot an in-game feature or mod? In-game feature. They added loot filters with the Lord of Hatred expansion. And because they added loot filters in Diablo 4 with Lord of Hatred expansion, I created a website called DiabloFilter.com where you can download loot filters and import them right into your game. It's a pretty good resource. Only just started hearing this build. Just wonder if it's worth sticking to. I would, if you haven't started it yet, I would wait until tomorrow just to see how Druid players are reacting to the changes. But I expect that it's still gonna be good. It'll probably come down a few tiers, but I think it'll still be just fine. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Once. Way more than once. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. All right, what are we doing? Another pit, I guess. Also, we finished that. Did I not finish the stronghold? I know I went to go do one, and I thought I went and did one, but then maybe oh no, I looked and I got distracted because the layer boss was a whisper, so I went and did that instead. That's what happened. We're gonna go up here and do this one because I like that one. Meow. Go. Probably should have repaired my shit, but I think I'll be okay. I still remember doing this stronghold the very first time, and I don't know what it was, but something about this one like really captured my imagination. I'm like, this one's so cool. Do I feel the same way after doing it 1,000 times? Not really, but that first time hit different. I wish I could go back and replay this game for the first time. That'd be fun. Not knowing nothing about nothing. First time you did this, you feel like it took you 45 minutes? Yeah. Like, it felt like doing the OG capstones and stuff. Like, it actually felt like you were doing something cool. Like, I don't know. Eventually, it just kind of turns into, okay, we're just blasting another stronghold. But, like, the first time, I don't know. Felt more immersive. I guess that just kind of happens, generally, with video games. But I feel like the first time I did this, though, it felt more like nighttime. And I don't know if that's just... like, it felt darker. I don't know if that's just memory, or if they changed it. Like, I feel like this game used to have day-night cycles. And if it still does, I don't notice that anymore. Am I just so used to the game that I don't notice it anymore? Or did they get rid of that? I don't know. Holy click it. It still does. One of the line mounts you have changes color base. Oh, that's true. That's true. I feel like it's less noticeable than it used to be, though. Like, I still remember the first time I ever played this game, I loaded into Kyovashad, and it was, like, dark at night. Because it was the endgame beta, so we didn't have any campaign, so it just loaded us right into Kyovashad. And it was, like, dark, and the city was, like, lit up by a bunch of torches and stuff, and, like, if it still does that, I don't notice it. You just got a whirlwind barb with a lot of greater GA gear. Your Paragon 207 just got to T12 and gets smoked by T10. Oh, Mephisto? Mephisto's tough. Even when your character is comfortably doing T12, Mephisto on T10 is still difficult. I haven't killed him yet on this character either. Although I probably should go back and try. I have gotten more powerful since then. It's dumb? I mean, he's supposed to be the hardest fight in the game. So that makes sense. How strong does one have to be just to beat him on T10? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, last season, I only ever killed him on T10. See a sorcerer? I'm a druid. The person I'm talking to is a barbarian. Okay, how do you get grandfather this season with all the mythics? It's still just random. So at the blacksmith, you can craft a random mythic here, and that gives you one of the iconic mythics. So you have like a 1 in 10 chance or so. And then through the cube or the jeweler, you can craft a random weapon one. Why not play Path of Exile? I play that too. I play both. But if you're crafting the mythics, you can only wear one crafted one. So if you crafted any other one, you won't be able to use it with that one. Otherwise, you just have to find it at random, and it's a random drop chance. Yeah, I play PoE and D4. And other games too. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? I should have 3-to-1 those instead of salvaging them. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Do you get sparks for random mythics? If you salvage them. Yep. Open silent chests. We need to find one more of those, but those are pretty random, so we'll do that when we do that. I need to do Varshan. Okay. Wait. Didn't I do Varshan literally today? Do I have to open the chest? No. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. I guess we can burn one key. Or do I just wait and do it tomorrow? Yeah, I'll just wait and do it tomorrow. That's fine. Let's go repair. Let's go try Mephisto. We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Honkers! Okay, so Mephisto, Torment 10. This isn't going to go well, probably. Yep. Wasn't ready for that phase. Okay. Gonna play PoE on it? Maybe. So I'm on the. Normally I would say yes for sure, but Grim Dawn has an expansion dropping the day before, so I'm kind of leaning towards playing that. But I guess it really depends what they reveal for PoE 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit! What tournament? This is in 10. When are we getting Diablo? 2032. Get him, get him, get him. Got him. Okay. Best case ram dying? Wouldn't that be a terrible case these days? Or do you have some laying around? Hi, man! Oh, God. Do I play Immortal? I did when it first came out. I haven't played it in a while, though. I have been tempted to try it again, though, at some point. Where's he going? Oh, God. No, move, 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 move. No, shit! There was stuff everywhere! You have stuff laying around, gotcha. Okay. Fried McDonald's pie, is that a new thing? When I worked there, we had pies, but we baked them. That was also 25 years ago. It's a limited time thing? Oh. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's fine. No. Shit! Do you have all the mythics for this build? I have one mythic, but that's all I need. Um, so I don't view any mythics in this game as things that you need. They're just kind of bonuses at this point. They're meant to be bonuses, at least. If you need an iconic mythic, that's a little different, but my build doesn't need that, so. I have all the uniques that I need, though.
Step up to my ante. Back to it then.
Going to a card shop to get the new expansion of a Mystic Warlords of I don't know what that means. Sounds familiar, though. Alright, so if I wanted to grind that boss fight, I could probably kill it at this point, but no thanks. We'll get there eventually. Maybe tomorrow when we're printing mythics. Maybe? It's a Big Bang reference? Oh, okay. That's why it sounded vaguely familiar then. Bazinga. I kind of miss that show. Although, after so long, it definitely stopped having the same charm the early seasons had. I remember early on, that show made me laugh my ass off, but then once I got used to the character's humor, it was just kind of like, alright, it's the same. Still fun, though. I guess that's kind of true for most shows, though. Like, I remember watching the House MD, and, like, the first season, I was constantly blown away by how much of a dickhead he was. But by the end of the show, you're just used to him being a dickhead. And so it's not a shock anymore. It's just the show. I died. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
This place. Being followed.
When everyone lost their weird traits, became like any other show. Yeah. Did you guys ever watch the unaired Big Bang Theory pilot? That shit was wild. Darker and Sheldon was a horn dog? Yeah, exactly. It was so weird. Like, the whole tone of the show was darker. Like, both personalities and, like, aesthetically as well. And the girl who played, like, the Penny character, I don't remember what her name was, but... Yo! She was weird. A dark sitcom? Kinda. Okay. Ow. My face. You liked it better in the early days of Amy Farrah Fowler? What a name. She was the GOAT? Why? What specifically? I'm sorry, what? Pent-up frustration mixed with the need to relive missed adolescent experiences? Fair. You don't want to type that word. Tanky. Okay. Sulfurous. I forgot they put that in the game. Alright, so... Do I want to know how much Blizzard hates you? Why today? We need Lorath back? Good luck. You got a time machine? He's hanging out with Deckard Cain. Shred Druid's gnarly. Just got your 2-piece set last night. Damage went crazy. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You got eye level 12 on your level 70 T9 too. Huh. Enough trifling for one afternoon? Get out of here. We're sick of you. Kidding. We're not. Take it easy, Anthony. Hope you have a lovely evening. Check out the Gambler's Hideout today. Oh shit, trouble's here. Trouble's here. What do you want? Hi, Psychosa and friends. How the heck are ya? Welcome raiders, including me. Hello, hello, what up, system? 23 months! That's almost 2 years! You're a raider, you're new here? Oh, we don't like new people. Ban them!
What is this?
Ban the system! Bow, 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 bow. You're innocent of Psychosa. You saw her do it? Yeah, I saw it too. What's up, mech attacks? You did nothing? Prove it. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What are you saying? Anyways, how y'all doing? You're being attacked? By whom? Why am I in here? What torment? 12? Well, I guess right now I'm in 10 because I forgot to switch back again. But my character's in 12. Me? Nah. I'm harmless. I don't attack people. Delete the Asus wallpaper app and did a stress test. Everything seems stable. Weird. Well, it's a cheaper fix. Have I done any Necro this season? No. It'll probably be a long time before I play Necro again. They are not my favorite. You require sustenance? Get your nom-noms. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never really been a Necro enjoyer. I played one last season, and I found a build that was a little more fun, but still not really my thing. Huh. Just trying to find a single silent chest. Loved Warlock last season. Warlock's fun. They're a little on the weaker side, but they're definitely fun to play. You started as Necro, but right now you can't go back to Necro. Druid's so fun for you. Druid's really fun. You did Dreadclaws? What's coming in the patch? Anything good? So the patch is mostly to fix things that weren't working properly. This season is all about the Mythic 3.0 changes, and apparently there was a bug in the code that was making it to where when uniques dropped that were supposed to be able to upgrade into the new Mythics, it wasn't happening. And so we should start getting a lot more natural dropping Mythics, and they'll also have a higher chance to give us the iconic Mythics, so we should just get way more Mythics. They're also reducing the crafting cost of Mythics and giving us more of the currency to make them. Probably some other things too, but that's what's coming to the top of my head. It's mostly about the Mythic items not dropping as much as they should. The one thing that does make me nervous about the patch notes was that it talked about invasion portals will no longer be able to spawn on top of each other. And like, I don't know what invasion portals that means. If that means these seasonal portals, which the rupture, I think they would have called them ruptures if that was the case. So I hope it's not these, because it's cool when these can stack on top of each other. If it, I believe invasion portals though is the Undercity ones. You haven't played this season, but you might try. It looks okay. So a lot of people are hating on this season, but I'm having a really good time with it. So I don't know. But I think the changes that are coming tomorrow should help with a lot of people's complaints. Hopefully. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The mythic changes are kind of dumb, in your opinion. You don't get much time to play, so it makes it harder. The changes tomorrow should help significantly with that. Like, they haven't specified exactly what is being changed. But, like, I have a feeling it was meant to be, like, if you had, a specific unique drop, it had a chance to upgrade to a mythic. So I'm hoping that, like, the boss drop tables, like, we can just kind of farm the bosses that drop the gear that we need for our items, and they have a chance to drop as mythic now. So that's why I'm saving on my keys, hoping that's how it's going to work, but we'll find out tomorrow. Also not a huge fan of making uniques roll different affixes. You like the fixed. Well, now we have 2 fixed and 2 random, so it's a little better than it was last season. But I agree with you. I do hope that they go back. Like, I don't care if we necessarily have 4 fixed stats every time, but each unique should have a specific pool of maybe like 8 to 10 that it can draw from that makes sense for that item. I think that would be okay. Or, even better, in my opinion, I would love to see uniques feel a little bit more like Diablo 2 uniques, to where they're not limited to 4 affixes anymore. They just put whatever makes sense for that affix, or for that unique. If that's 8, so be it. Like 8 weaker ones versus 4 more powerful ones, or I don't know. Just like give them a budget and like handpick what they get. I don't think that'll ever happen in this game, but could be neat. D2 was so ahead of its time. Oh, absolutely. And I'm really like, maybe I'm on like the copium train or the hopium train or whatever, but I really think there's a good chance we get a Diablo 2 Resurrected expansion announcement at BlizzCon here in a couple months. Like, between dropping Reign of the Warlock and then doing a couple interviews saying that they needed a bigger sandbox for the Warlock to play in, would make a lot of sense for more content to be coming. D2 is one of your favorite games, so any content's amazing. Agreed. Like, I was really excited when Reign of the Warlock came out, and I played the shit out of a Warlock when it first dropped. But because we didn't get any additional game content, really, it didn't hold me as long as I hoped. But if we got a full expansion, oh, I would be so sucked in. Like, if we got a new act with like new content, new bosses, that kind of thing, plus like additionally like more skills and stuff for all the existing classes, that would be so dope. New crafting stuff, new endgame stuff, who knows? So much stuff they could do with it. They could borrow some inspiration from mods like Project Diablo 2 or Median XL or Path of Diablo. Or inspiration from other ARPGs, more modern ones, but make sure that it feels like D2. Yeah, I'm hoping. My only fear is, like, how would it do in a modern audience with, like, newer devs? Like, would they be able to capture the magic that D2 had? Reign of the Warlock was pretty good, but the Warlock was pretty busted at first. They did rein it in a little bit, but still pretty OP. So I don't know. But if they make all the classes OP, I don't know. I'm sure I'd play the shit out of it either way. You don't think they need to touch much of D2, just add some content and be perfect? Yeah. I wouldn't mind if they wanted to, like, even if they don't want to add new skills, maybe buff some of the underperforming ones on, like, some of the weaker classes. Could be cool. All right, we need to change the world tier back. The torment tier. World tier? What year is this? All right, do I have enough to do amulet? I just realized I'm wasting all these on a 850 version. And I do have an ancestral version of it. What am I doing with my life? Alright, so we want to put cooldown reduction. Good. What do we want to get on here? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What's up, Raz? How you doing?
I'll be here, swinging away.
All right, so we want to... That's not who I go to right now. What do I want to reroll on here? Probably the Blood Howl? Yeah, we don't need that. So... Crit, vulnerable, ideally. Any of the above will work for me. What's my crit at? Since I have the option. More crit chance, please.
May you find your way back.
End up here from Psychosis stream. I'm doing pretty good. Chilling. Psychosis is one of the besties. What's up, Sean? How you doing? It was already on crit, wasn't it? Holy. There we go. Okay, better. Lever and hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we need to put a hole in here. Are you saving my seasonal caches? Yes. Do I know if I need to? Not really, but I have to assume they'll be better. More chance to get mythics from them.
Beautiful.
Probably. Probably.
Good luck, mainlander.
Okay. So I have 3 of these.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Never lucky, man. Nope. Definitely don't want to do that. Alright. Whatever. We'll get it eventually. So no, do I have ancestrals everywhere now? Is that what that seasonal reward was? Yeah. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. Bye-bye. All right. Where do I want to go here? I never read that one before. Interesting. I'm a goated content creator. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Okie dokie. Pew, 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 pew. What are they patching? The mythics, mostly. Do I still have it up? Yeah. So, they're adding a seasonal reputation board to Temis. They're making it to where death toll chambers will always reward at least one superior layer key. So that's going to be nice. They were supposed to be the best source, and they weren't really dropping them. So now they're guaranteed at high torment levels. The Corrupted Reaper is going to drop up to 2 Pandemonium Fragments, scaling with torment level. The repeatable Glints of Hope reputation rewards are going to guarantee a Pandemonium Fragment, so we'll be able to craft more Mythics. They reduce the cost of upgrading Mythics from 5 to 4. Any of this stuff important? Give a buff on Minion Necro? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Most of this stuff doesn't seem super important, but then down at the bottom, fix an issue where... not that one. Fix an issue that was preventing certain sources of uniques from dropping as Mythic, including layer bosses. So the layer bosses weren't properly dropping Mythics as much as they were supposed to. They're also increasing the chance of naturally dropped Mythics being iconic. I think that's the fastest spaghetti meatballs you've ever thrown together. Where's mine? I want some. That sounds really good. This one. I do have some protein pasta in my cabinet, but I have no sauce. I don't know if it would be very good without sauce. I have butter. Do I have enough for the whole class? Yeah, seriously. Psychosis, do you have enough for the whole class? Hi, Emily. How you feeling? How's your head? Did it fall off yet? Use the egg life pasta. Ooh, how is it? Is it good? I did not like their tortillas, but the pasta might be good. I guess they're not tortillas. They were wraps. Spongy but good? Okay. Staring up at yourself from the floor. Wait. Are you having an out-of-body experience and your actual body is floating, but you're still on the floor? What? Your head fell off. Oh, okay. Got it. One of the two. I knew it was one of the two. Well, you had a good run. Is it just me, or is this build very squishy? I don't find it too squishy. I've definitely played worse. What exactly makes build squishy? Dies a lot. Takes a lot of damage. We want that. Zoop. Or made of marshmallow. Either one. That sounds good right now. Hitting around 800 billion with it, but sometimes you just die out of nowhere. There are a lot of just like big on death effects where it's hard to see stuff on the ground that just kind of explodes you, but I don't know. You're squishy? Same. Trying to be less squishy, but still pretty squishy. Gonna head to bed? Take it easy. Hecatomb. Do. Whoops. Didn't mean it. Does anything have rewards I care about? My haircut looks nice, thank you. I forgot about it. Very good ear lowering. Hell yeah.
It is done.
Bow, 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 bow.
Busy to break another's work. Taken apart, melted down.
Do, 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 do. Where should you hunt the Dirge of Erda ring? That is a wonderful question. That's the wrong tab. Dirge of Erda is Astaroth. So you can either do escalated nightmare dungeons, or you can do Belial and choose Astaroth's loot pool. What a handy dandy website, seriously. I just realized I need to move this down. Okay. The noodles are awful? Uh-oh.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Might be better with an Alfredo sauce. That sounds good. Honestly, any pasta sounds pretty good right now. Stoked for some spicy chicken fettuccine at your sister's night? Ooh, hell yeah. That sounds real good. I don't have very many keys. I'm saving them, but I don't have very many. Wart rune. Can I kill him one-handed? I don't know. I don't know. Too much shit on the ground. The answer is no. Somehow you did not die to 0 while fighting him the first time this season? Hell yeah. I'm proud of you. Progress. Uh-oh. No, don't open it. Oof. You have to work into the darkness? Oh, I will. I will. Lights are useless? Seriously. I will say it's easier on my eyes this way. Pew, 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 pew. All right. We're gonna do like a 90, because I don't need to be pushing 110s to level my glyphs. Yo, what's up, knees of the bees? Gonna do some gaming, been jamming my playlist? Heck yeah. How bad is the nerf for this build on tomorrow's patch? Oh, the nerf? I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Maybe a few pit tiers. I think it'll still do fine in most T12 content though. But until it's here, I'm not really sure. Still have a 100% chance on this? Yeah. Hmm. Ah.
That's it for that piece.
Damn. Unlucky. Hmm. All right, Chad, I'm going to call it here for today. I will be back tomorrow, but as I mentioned earlier, I will be taking Wednesday off for the doctors. But I hope you have a great evening. I'm going to find somebody to raid, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later!
I guess the thing on Boulder that I'm not sure about is